Or let me know guys once you are able to see my screen.
We can see your screen.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, one thing is pending is like number column is one thing for pending from the transformation one. And the same thing is available here as well. And the view column, so we have a few things called data preview level. So this is called a data preview. These two are the most important things. The rest everything I think we have gone through already. So let me go to one by one first. So if I go to this new number or number columns here, right? This is the column level, guys. Remember this, okay? This is not a measure level. You go anything, this is the number column here or in the add column, right? This is a completely a column level. Okay. Somebody want to raise your hand? Harika, yeah. You want to say something, Harika?
No, I
Yeah.
just raised before so that you can see that everyone.
Sure. Yeah.
Mm.
So this is the column level, guys. Okay. If I go to the standard level functions, the statistical level functions, if you want to that values, basically addressing the particular values. For example, if I go here and I choose this midterm marks, I selected the entire column here, okay, and I choose the sum. It will give you one value for complete column. You can see like the count we did it previously, correct? So this is the complete measure for 536 for that particular column. So this is the calculated sum. You can see in the applied steps here. This is the calculated sum. So same way, if I use the same thing, this is like, that's what I'm saying. This is a overall aggregation level it will give. The minimum from this particular marks. Okay. Minimum from the particular marks. 10 is the minimum. The maximum from the same particular marks. Okay. So this is the maximum. Sorry, I think I choose the student ID here. Yeah. So let's go ahead and select the midterm marks. Yeah, midterm marks and the top marks will be the transform. We can go with the maximum marks. You can choose this one. 30 is your maximum marks. Okay. It's up to you how you're going to be, choose these values here. Same for the median. You know the median, right? It's kind of an average, but a bit different from the similar average where it comes to the comparison. But median is works with a bit different way. It won't average everything, guys. For example, you know the values, right? Difference between if I go to the median and average. Okay. For example, 20, 21, sorry, different cells. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 30. Average is blindly sum of all the values divided by number of values. For example, sum of all the values divided by count of all the values. This is average, guys, right? Hope you know this statistical formula. Because I think we are doing this from 10th standard onwards. This is my 23.57 is my average. If I comes to the median of this particular values, if I choose this row for the median, this works a different way. This is the 23 only, not that is 5 point. Why it is connecting is like it choose, for example, this is first before 23 and after 23, it finds the middle value, exact middle value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is fifth one, middle one, right? The fourth value in between. If I choose this is a 32. Okay. Now it becomes two values, right? And it becomes 19 here. How many values you have? Completely the values 9. The fifth value is my median value, irrespective of its amount. It automatically assigning it. Okay, it brings the 23rd. I'm giving here 34 and 36. Hope you know it, but still, okay. It totally 11 values, correct? 11 value means sixth value from it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 24 would be my median. Let me do this way. It will assign the values automatically and it pick the middle value from it. If I select the range again, median, if I select all the range again, then select it here. It's a 24. It's a mid value. It choose the blindly the mid value. It assigns the values and gives you the exact median value. For example, let me give you, this is some kind of a weird sometimes. When to choose the median is based on the calculations 5, 200, 300, 400, 500. Okay. So now, sorry, let me remove the 500 here. How many values you have? 8 values. Okay. Let me give the 0 as well. Total 9 values. If I choose this median here, okay, median is this way. If I choose this median here and if I enter it, this is the 4. Doesn't make any sense, right? But the median works differently. Median, whatever the values you have, first go for the ascending order and choose the mid value of that ascending order, irrespective that is the correct exactly middle value. Because if you see this average, most of the people think that median and average both are same. No. Okay. This the average will work completely different. It's 101 and this is the 4. Because of this works with the value level. This works with count of this divided by, okay, count of this divided by sum of this. Okay, so sum of this divided by count of this. All the time remember this, guys. Median, mode. Okay, so these all statistical values are works differently, and the arithmetic values. Okay. Any questions on this, guys?
No.
No.
Cool. Somebody's joined again. Who's joining now? Anybody rejoined, guys?
Yeah, yeah.
I think Madhav.
Okay, cool. Right. So this is the median and more differentiation. Sorry, median and average differentiation. All the time, if you know, there is a something all the time. Remember, guys, mathematical formulas are logical formulas. Statistical formulas are sample based formulas. Okay. Sometimes statistical basic formulas are, comes without any logic. There won't be any logic. Now, if you see, this is what is the middle value of it, right? Why I'm assigning something and bringing the middle value, which is a very, very low to comparing to the other 3 values. This is the sampling that working way. Okay, it irrespective how much bigger it is, how much smaller it is. I'm taking the mid value as simple as it is. Okay, so that is a level. All the time, any statistical formulas, I'm just giving in one thing. Okay, right. Secondary thing. Wait a second. Yeah. Secondary thing is one more thing. Let me go to the Power BI, guys. Right, yeah, now. So, okay, so for example, if I take this the midterm marks, I'm going to the statistical and taking the median. Median value is 23. If I do that, and it's a 23 for is my median. And let me take the average of this value. The average, if I go to the same statistical value and I took the average of this value, 21.44. It's simply to the sum and count of divisions. Right. So this is the one you can ignore this standard deviation analysis is not going to be used for you at all. Count values, the count values and count distinct values. For example, if I choose the count distinct value here, it will be 4 or 5 max. Okay, 10. Okay, 10 distinct values are there. And if you choose the only count values, okay, that will be different again. If I choose the count values, it will be like 25 values we have. And count distinct is only 10 values. Right? So 12, 13, 10, 25, 30. So these are like 23, 25, 26, everything is there, right? So this is the 2 things. And if it comes to standard deviation, you can leave the standard deviation. Standard deviation work completely different. Okay. So the selected values from the column, if I wanted to use that, statistical method only, standard deviation also. But this works in the nature. Nature is completely different. You don't need to, work with this. You still wanted to work with it, please let me know whenever you got this any chances. And add, multiply, subtract, divide, these all things will be the same thing. If I choose the add option here, okay, guys, 1 second. I forgot it. This is the option, guys. Sometimes what happens, right? You want to additionally add 5 marks to the people. Choose the column, go for the add. Sorry, selected multiply. My mouse is not working. Yeah. Okay, and I'm giving 5 marks to everybody and select only. See, 20, 25, 30, 17, 30, 30, everything is changed. You got it right. Previously, the highest marks was 30. Now the highest marks was 30. Now the highest marks is 35. You can see if you remove this, highest marks is 30. Correct? I can subtract the same thing again -5. I didn't select anything else. Wait. 10 marks. Now command subtract with -50, guys. Okay, subtract with 50. Right, let me do this. You can see all the minus values because the highest value here was only 30, right? Obviously, this will be in the minus. So you can do the all the formation for the column level, guys. You cannot do for a single value until unless it's a measure level if you are separately using the if column and all. Till the time you can use this all options for the entire level. Okay, percentage. You can use the percentage of it. Okay, percentage value is 100. Click OK. Right? So if I switch this each 100 by 100 in the number of it. So each value into 100 and divided by 100, it's a 15% only will come always, right? But let me give the percentage value again, like 70 or 60 marks would be there, right? For each subject in our no scenarios, it will be like 60 marks. You don't need to calculate again. It's assume intermediate marks were 60, then it will give you 9%, 12%, 15%, because all the marks are 15, 20, 30, 35 only. Okay. So this is how this exactly scenario to add this standard functions, add, subscription, divide, integer dividations, module. Same thing you can do any of the activity. 5 module, like, and if you wanted to go it, the 5th module would be there. 0 to 5th module is this way. Okay, this is the 5th module of any of the work, guys. Are 2 modules. I can go with the 2 modules. I think you are all the people are aware, aware what exactly this is. Go for the 3 module here. Click on the 3 module here. Okay, this is like 3 module is being happen here. Okay, now you can see this highest values has not changed because the module level is very, very minimal. I can choose again the 6 modules. Okay, so this is also to remain the same this. Okay, until unless it's go to the particular module level that will goes for it. So this is the standard functions that we're using, guys. So hope if you are not aware of any, okay, this thing, you can ask me.
No problem.
Okay. Next, anyone?
No.
No.
Cool. Thank you. So there's a percentage of percentage everything. And the scientific numbers, guys, sometimes this is also kind of absolute values. For example, you have some dots, vagera is there. You can use the absolute values. You can remove the dots and all. This is the absolute value. And this is the power of square, cube, and power to, for example, if I use this square, 15, 15 is a 225, 20, 20 is a 400. Okay, 25, 25 is a 625. Okay, 12, 12 is a 144. Likewise, this is if I remove the same thing, right? Likewise, these all are the squares of it. If I want to do square any of the work, you might have already know that square. I can use a cube as well. 15 into 15 into 50. That is a cube, right? And all to the power to the power of 4, 5, 6, 10. I can use a 10 as well. It means that I'm multiplying 15 by 10 times. This is almost go to the equivalent number. Okay, E dot numbers. Yeah. So I can use this scientific numbers here. Square root, you know the square root. 25 square root is 5, right? So I can use the same square root here as well. It's a 5, it's a 3.8, it's a 4.1. Correct. So there's some absolute numbers were there to be getting. That's only 25. You know, right? Okay, this maybe 4. Okay, one is a 1 thing is a 4, one thing is a 9, one thing is a 16, 25. So likewise, you have a square numbers. So this is the square root of it. Anything, guys, this is the basic information that we're doing, like 4th, 6th, or 7th standard ones, etc. So, even logarithms, base 10, if you want to go natural logarithms, if you want to go factorials. But in a real time, we are not going to be, use this. If I have a sin theta is like something 15 sin theta equal to 0.65. Okay, 25 sine theta is equal to 0.13. We used to calculate in intermediate, right? 0.13 whenever you use the sine theta of 25 because of the trigonometry corners were completely different, right? So this is the different option, correct? So when not only now, whenever you use any trigonometry measures, but not sure guys, in this IT world, I don't think so it is, but round up, round down. So it is a round down, you will get some more, you will remove the zeros, round up, you'll add the zeros approximately. And if you want to round something, oh, sorry, I choose this one. Okay, this is the round up. If you want to choose something, if you want to do, use as round down also, you can use this, but this is the only things. If you want to, round up the dots, if you have a dots, you can use this round down and round options. Okay. But make sure that you are trimming the values if required only. If it is not required, then it's not required. You can see this is the same rounding 0.00 options will be available in the home button as well. You can use in the home button level, sorry, in the DAX home button, you will get that. There also you can directly use that. I'll show this one. Okay, home rounding and the information level. Okay, this is the even, odd, is even, yes or no. Okay, this just comes true or false. That's it. Yes or no. Is even number, is that, I don't think so anybody in this stage will go with this. Okay, this is the odd number or this is the even number. This is a sign. Which sign this is going to be coming to the picture? 1010 would be there, right? One is a number, zero is any other signs like something. These are very pretty simple things, but if required, you can choose something out of it. Okay. So this is the from number, guys. Okay. Any questions on that?
No.
No.
So let me go to the profiling of something, guys. This is the data profiling, we call it as data preview, data profiling, both are the same approximately, right? So what happens here, I'll tell you. If I wanted to choose the column quality of any quality, you can see this some of the monospaced, column quality, column distribution, and column profile. Monospaced is something like if you wanted to change your font mono level, like a printable font is with, right? Somebody is using to print the old format prints like railway station printings. If you know that kind of a printing, if you want something, if you want to print something from here at the Power BI level, if you want to choose something to get that, you can get it in the this mono space level. Okay. So the space between two characters, right? Like exactly the equivalent will give the proper printing concepts. That's the reason this mono is supposed to use, but we don't print that much, right? So we majorly use for the reporting purposes. Column quality, guys. Column quality will comes with a 3 or 4 different options here. 3 options. Any errors is there? Any empty columns? The blank rows are there? Any valid rows? Everything this data is absolutely valid here. Okay. But if it comes to here, empty 80% is because there is a lot of nulls and the few only values are there. Valid values are only 20%. There is no errors. Correct. So this is the mostly that if 20% is values are there because we separated the values previously. If you remember when we did the pivoted values, we separated the values like this. Okay. So this is a basic understanding of this column profiling. Why this is required? Sometimes you are not able to find any errors, but data might not load. So it shows that your data is having error. You don't know which column containing that error. You can come to the column quality and you can get this column quality here. Okay. So this is the show white space. This is a regularly we are doing this, nothing to do with this. Sometimes if your values having any spaces like something, it will automatically, for example, it's English directly is there. Correct. So if you have any spaces like something, there will be a different scenario there. Okay, it shows a different way, but this is obviously there's no much differentiations, very minor thing only. But I understand the white space between the characters if you have any huge spaces like something. Next, this is the column quality, column distribution. Also, one more thing, guys. How exactly you are distributed this? How many unique values? How many distinct values? You can see this one. 5 distinct values are there. Rest all are the duplicate. What are the 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can find here itself. You don't need to go for the count like something, like distinct count like something, correct? So 25 distinct values or 25 unique values are there. Both are same. It means that the number is not repeating. 25 distinct, 25 unique means numbers are not repeating. 17 only came once, 18 came once, like 5 distinct, 5 unique means only 5 rows are there. Now it's only 25 rows are there. That's what it's showing. Okay. So 25 rows only available here. If I say only 3 distinct values, CS, English and Med, that's it. Okay. So is it 10 distinct values, 6 unique values are there, which is not repeating. Right. This is the column distributing how your numbers exactly coming up. Right. Next is the last one is column profile, guys. Okay. 1 second. I think I already chosen this one. This is the column profile. How many count of the values are there? 25, 3 distinct values. The minimum value is CS because C comes first, A, B, C like something mid. If I choose the midterm marks, the total number of rows are 25, distinct rows are 10, unique rows are 6. Minimum value in that particular row is 10, maximum value is 30, average is 21.44. Standard deviation is 5.3, even number is 11, odd numbers are out of 25. There is 11 even numbers and 14 odd numbers. You don't need to do any kind of a numbering things which we did it last, just 5 minutes before, right? Everything frequently available here itself. And the values also you distributed like this. 26, 23, 10, 21, whatever the 10 unique numbers are there, and we have the values around it. 20 is a 5. 20% is equally contributing it. You can see this, right? And again, if I comes to here, if I wanted to group by something, if you wanted to copy this visual, you can do that again. This is the column profile. Okay. So any questions, guys?
No.
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 Okay. Okay, good. Right. I think yesterday we understood the query dependency, right? If I'm not wrong. Yeah, we understood query dependency. Any questions, guys, apart from that? You want to discuss anything? Because DAX, if I start, it's only abbreviation, might take a few minutes actually. Any questions we can discuss, or else we can start 7:30 tomorrow. Don't miss that, guys, actually. Okay, because we're going to be like simply start the basics onwards. DAX is very key important, guys. Remember that. If you understand the DAX, then you understand everything. If you don't understand the DAX, then it will kind of a hard time for you. Guys, any questions?
No.
As of now, no.
Okay, okay. Right, then let's start for the this one. Okay, tomorrow we're
Okay.
going to be start the DAX ones, guys. I'm saying that's separate recording. Also, I mentioned the DAX ones and all. Next to 5 sessions continuously, we're going to be looking to the DAX. Okay, so make
Okay.
sure you're not miss any of the sessions for next 5 sessions from very detailing way to and very top priority measures also we are going to be give it there. Okay, yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Yadu, you're saying something, Yadu?
No, I said okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
ഹലോ
ചുമ്മാ ഇരുന്ന് ടിവിയും കണ്ടിരിക്കാണ്ട് വല്ല പണിക്കുമ്പോ കൂടെ നടക്കുക.
കൂടെ
ഞാൻ പണി കഴിഞ്ഞ് വന്നല്ലേ. നീ ഇന്നലെ എവിടെയായിരുന്നു?